Hey everyone, Inside Cuba here. Today I'll be unboxing the YLM V2M. Let's get into it. Alright, here we go. There we go, we've got the cube itself. We've got what's this? That takes up a bit of space, I guess. Alright. We've got the cube stand, we've got our adjustment tool, and we've got our pamphlet. And the cube itself. Alright. Oh, it's got glossy plastic, which I'm really liking, but it's a little bit looby on the outside. Anyway, let's get into first turns. Okay, so it's very tight out of the box. I'll definitely have to loosen that a bit. But it feels pretty good. It's very sandy and quite scratchy, but it looks like it comes with a little bit of factory lube in there. But yeah, so it looks like we've got a split piece design in there, and the tracks are a brick texture, which is a bit different to the V1. So yeah, turns pretty well. It does need a little bit of setup out of the box, I think, but it has an adjustment system. So let's have a look at that. All right, so we open the cap and we can see an adjustment system in there. I'll see if I can get that to come up on camera. All right, it's very, very hard to see, but there are these little numbers along the wheel. And so we see right about there, see we've got this little bit of plastic right there. That tells us what spring compression we're on out of the box. So we're on setting 7 at the moment, which probably explains why it's so tight. But there's 12 settings out of the box. And just a quick warning before taking the center cap off, there are these little kind of like pieces of plastic that poke out from the cap that go into these little holes to hold it on, but they look like they could snap off, so be very careful when you open the cap. And so we have our adjustment tool here, and then we just put it into this like little ring around it. It looks like those radioactive warning signs. So we put that in, and then we turn counterclockwise, and that will put the spring compression up, and that loud click means that we're back down to number 1. So I'll just reset that back to 7, just for the sake of this unboxing. But yeah, so there's quite a lot of ways you can adjust the center travel, it looks like, which is pretty cool. That beats the RS3M. But yeah, I think this is a very good cube, but it does need a little bit of setup out of the box, which I think maybe we could loosen it now, just to really see its potential. Here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen it until it can corner cut 45 degrees for forward corner cutting, and then I'll keep loosening it until it can cut line to line, reverse, and then I'll tighten it until it can't corner cut past 45. Okay, so I've tensioned the cube and it can corner cut line to line, reverse, and 45 degrees forward. The cube does feel a lot faster, and it also feels a lot more unstable. So I think I'll definitely play around with those spring compression settings, but I'll also be releasing a video of how to set up this cube, and I'll do a few trials, see what I like, and then I'll give my final thoughts once I've set up the cube. But yeah, I think this is a really good cube. For a beginner, I think they might just need to loosen it a little bit out of the box. But otherwise, I think it's a really well-performing cube. Please smash that like button if you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe. I'm trying to reach the goal of 50 subscribers before March, and it would mean the world to me if you could help me reach that goal. And also look out for future videos about setting up cubes and tutorials, etc. Thanks again, guys. Now go break some PBs.